Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog and welcome to our urban homestead. I am taking some kitchen scraps to the chickens and it is a beautiful late December day. Please pardon kind of just the junky aesthetic of our backyard. It is a work in progress, isn't it, Z-Dog? This is Z-Dog, he's a good boy. And so this is the state of things here in the backyard. And today we have some cleanup to do, so I want to keep y'all up to date with that as we go. Let's get started. Okay, so like I said, first things first, we have a lovely bin of rubbish here. Ooh, let's see, can we see the fish? I don't know if the camera will pick up on them, but we've got 5 goldfish in there. But we are taking some kitchen scraps to the chickens. So we have some old tomatoes, some button mushrooms, some chicken fat trimmings, some carrot peels, some eggshells. I just like to give them our kitchen scraps in addition to their regular daily feed. And then we also, you can see here off to the side, we have all of these bags of leaves that we got from Rudy's Lawn Care whenever we went to the recycling center to pick up some leaves that we were just going to bag them up ourselves. But this gentleman was there and he already had all the leaves in bags. He was tearing the bags open, dumping them out. And I was like, hey, can I take those from you? And he's like, yeah. And it worked. It just worked out perfect. Look at Bay go. She just gobbling that lettuce leaf. And so, yeah, they really love their kitchen scraps, I do believe. So now that the chickens are doing their thing, my husband and I are going to go ahead and start loading up some of this. You might be able to see it over my shoulder. We've got, you can't see it over my shoulder. We've got some straw bales that we had done is like a sweet potato raised bed, and it did not get harvested in time. But let's go see if there's anything in it. So I'm going to be doing a voiceover on this part while I take y'all through the garden, but I should have some old footage of whenever we put this bed in earlier in this year, and it didn't get paid attention to all year. I'm so bad about growing anything if it's outside of this fenced in yard because I just forget that it exists, so quite frankly, but still I'm kind of eager to see what might have grown anyways. Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog and welcome to our 1/4 acre homestead. Today we are putting in a new raised bed, and so we have this carport. Let me back up for you. This is well, if you can call it a carport, but it did have fabric over it, and we're thinking about, we're going to try turning it into a greenhouse. But to start with, we've got this cardboard. Oh, there goes a bird. We got these straw bales today. And this is a very much neglected part of the yard because it is outside of the fenced in area. It's essentially driveway. But I really want to put a bit of a raised bed here so that we can grow sweet potatoes because this gets full sun. We're going to grow sweet potatoes and watermelons. So let's share that process with y'all now. There's my beautiful husband moving some boxes full of damp paper shreds for me. So here I've pulled up some of the bigger weeds and just chopped and dropped them essentially underneath this first layer of cardboard, and now I'm going to be setting up the walls of the raised bed, which are these straw bales. So to keep everything kind of more or less in position, I've just used some old bale twine to do just a whoop loop around the whole thing, and then I just cinched it down. So hopefully this will keep it from just wiggling its way down the hill. And now we get to start filling this in. Once we layered in the cardboard and paper shreds, I stomped that down as best I could and proceeded to gather trimmings of these weedy trees that grow better than anything I've ever planted. I got a few wheelbarrow loads full and stamped them down as well. It's kind of hugelkultur-ish. I don't have video footage of it, but we topped this whole mess off with composted leaves that we get from the local recycling center for free. So I don't know if you're able to tell, but here's the square, or the rectangle rather, of the straw bed that we had put in, and we filled in with all sorts of stuff. We'll have talked about that in the voiceover. But this is how it's looking. We've got some rotten watermelons up there, and let's cut into it and see how it's doing. We started by removing that length of baling twine that was holding it all together. These bales rotted down pretty nicely and are very heavy with moisture from recent rains. Alrighty guys, so here you can see this is some of the straw broken down. Really nice, like pithy. It's already sprouted, so I don't have to worry about there being viable seed in it. And it's nice and quite rotted. Especially, ooh, we got some redworm action in there. I don't know if you can see a little worm. But we're going to take this and we're going to put it as a top dress onto our garden beds. Normally I would give this to my chickens, but they've got some leaves and stuff that they're breaking down. I really want this on top of the beds. So here is a really nice cross section where you can see this is where we removed the straw bale from. There's one right next to it, and you can kind of see, oh, a cricket just went running. Man, my chickens would love this, y'all. Too bad it's outside of the backyard. But that's really interesting. I'm kind of curious to get my hands in there and feel. It's quite dry, crumbly. There's some hard bits, but all in all, I feel like that's some pretty good soil. Yeah, we'll shovel that out. We're going to start up here by the hospice, I think. Woo! Didn't mean to funk it. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna. Do you see how sparse that soil gets?
Well, the chickens have been kicking it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, look at that, all that black soil on top. And I will just take it and my goal is to get this all spread so all the beds are nice and tucked in. So about that thick is a nice insulative layer. but the straw doesn't blow around as easy as what the leaves do, which is why I'm giving leaves to the chickens right now. What do you think of that?
Green grass for it being December.
I know, right?
For it being the end of December.
Right? This copper ball. Go sit down with the others.
That ball?
Yeah. Because I'd still like to do that in that expanding foam in that balance ball that won't hold its air. And make it match those copper balls a little. Thank you, baby. Ooh, I got a sweet potato. I'll tell you what, those papers.
Well, you can try and save its seed.
Maybe. I don't have any plans on growing watermelon next year. I don't have the space for it.
I think it's double bagged.
That bag had a child. Alright. Dog. He's such a good helper, huh?
He's trying.
Look at him. Alright. Want to save that one and eat it? Yeah. Alright. Oh. Here, just a sec, babe. Here, hold up. Okay. There you go. I love more than anything working alongside my Randy. There's no task too big for us to whittle away at together. He always brightens my mood. I love being silly together. Doing chores doesn't feel like a burden when we carry the load together. Gardening isn't his cup of tea, but he's always ready to help and hear about my seedlings and my dreams for the 100th time. He is a blessing to me, and I love this Eden that we've nurtured from a flat, no-topsoil having stamp of a backyard. His love and his smiling face make me feel like we can do anything together. Okay, I have a grub, you guys. We're gonna take it to the chickens. Nutmeg, you missed. Come on. Oh, Bob got it. Run, Bob. Who has it? Where did it go? Who ate it? Bob is faster than the speed of light. Sorry, guys. Okay, I got another grub. We're gonna see. They're waiting for me now. Oh, there goes Bob. Bob got it again and went running. Sorry, everybody else. Luxury. All right, so I think I'm gonna put it up. That's enough for that. So I don't want the clumps left, you know?
Yeah.
Because then they won't break down. And I'm hoping if they break down, they'll help the sticks and stuff to break down also.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I'm taking a break, relaxing with my buddy, Sea Dog. And we're enjoying this beautiful blue sky. Y'all, not a cloud to be seen, and it was raining this morning. So just enjoying. I know there's a bunch of power lines in the way, but I still love just watching the birds and different things flying around. So we're going to take a break, and then we're going to do 3 more straw bales, the last 3 from that bed, and topping off the rest of our raised beds with them. Hey, I love you.
Love you too. And here we see a fawn in the wild, her native habitat of the backyard. Witness as she painstakingly separates and fluffs the hay so that the vegetation in her garden beds may survive the winter. Truly an interesting spectacle.
Alrighty, well, I got the phone away from my husband. He and Z-Dog are just sitting over yonder. But what I'm doing here is I'm just using this little claw tool to break up the straw bales. So that's what it was looking like. And then that's how it looks once it's all fluffed. So this is what it looks like from sitting here before the straw bales. And this is how it looks after the beds have been tucked in. With 1 straw bale gets us 2 4-foot by 8-foot beds. And I don't know if I want to finish these beds that surround the whole perimeter of the garden. I don't know if I want to do those with straw bales or leaves from the recycling center. The leaves would probably be preferable because they're free, but they are I don't know, something we haven't done before, so I'm really interested to see how that goes. And so these are just some of the different chores that we have to do. This is one of many on the list of things that need done before the end of our 2024 gardening season, but I look forward to keeping y'all up to date with that, of just how things go here on our 1/4 acre urban homestead in southwestern Missouri. I hope it doesn't get super cold this winter, but we'll see. I'll keep y'all posted, and until next time, you guys, thank you to our channel members, and keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.